This just might be the best sequel of 2024, and I will not hear a single fucking thing saying otherwise. I'm serious. I am dead fucking serious. Like, it is so good. So fucking good to finally watch a 2024 sequel that is not a piece of shit. Like, seriously. Feels so good. Even after having to go through technical problems when trying to actually watch it day one. But finally I got to see it today. And oh man, this is my favorite one of the Shudder quadrilogy so far. And it's time for us to finally finish off this franchise after a little bit of a delay. So, what's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Animation Station, your most for anything animation, including TV and movies. I'm your host, Jackson Small. Welcome back to Return to 31 Days of Horror. And we are finally finishing off the VHS franchise, for now. We may or may not get another one next year, we'll see. With VHS Beyond. Now, this is a movie I've always been excited about, but after rewatching all these movies and discovering a couple for the first time, this had me very excited going into it. Because not only was it another VHS movie from Shudder, meaning it wasn't going to hold back, which it definitely doesn't do, but also because it's another VHS movie, and it's a sequel releasing in 2024 that I was actually excited about. That's not a piece of shit. I just need to emphasize that because it's happened way too often this year. But I'm thrilled to say this is not one of them, and this just might be the best sequel of the year. Yeah, even better than fucking, what was the name of that sequel? What was the name of that sequel that I absolutely loved, that I forgot, that I said was the best one so far? Alien Romulus. Yes. This one's better than Alien Romulus. Yeah, I don't get if that's controversial, that is my opinion. And I cannot be more fucking excited to talk about it. So, I have a pretty decent length written review for this one, and I do have a good bit to say, but as always, no spoilers. So, you won't be spoiled about like the kills or the actual deaths or any of the segments. It's just my overall opinion. I'm going to be as vague as possible so you can see this for yourself. So here's my written review for VHS Beyond. I hope you enjoy. It's been a long time coming. After fighting through multiple issues with my Shudder subscription and my internet, I finally got to see VHS Beyond today. And while we are ending this series for now on a very strong note, I went into this one with expectations pretty high, having watched 94, 99, and 85, but a little hesitant because sci-fi isn't really my genre. Like, outside of the Alien movies, I can't really say I'm a big science fiction guy. I don't think it's bad or anything, and when it's done right, it's done really well. But more often than not, I've seen some science fiction movies that are not very good. So, it's not really my particular genre, which, spoiler alert, is also why Star Wars isn't really a big franchise for me. But I was still excited going into this one, because after watching 94, 99, and 85 back to back to back, I had high expectation that this one was going to be just as great as those, if not even greater. Well, it turned out to be even greater. This is the best movie of the Shudder franchise so far. But man, did it win me over fast. Sorry, I went off script there. Pros: excellent acting, stellar practical effects and gore. I can't put it into words. You just need to see it for yourself. The gore in this movie is fucking amazing. Great storytelling, superb pacing, perfect runtime. Finally a good wraparound segment. They finally addressed my one continuous complaint through all the other Shudder movies of this franchise. Thank you. Very effective scares. This movie's scary as hell. Like, this one don't hold back. It is going to scare the shit out of you. Good characters, insane cinematography that really pushes found footage to its absolute limit. I mean, camera on a chainsaw. Need I say more? And unfathomably high rewatchability. I'm going to be rewatching this one for many years to come, undoubtedly. However, it just has one problem. It's not a big problem, but it's a nitpick. And it is that one segment, while having an amazing twist, was kind of just okay. What was the name of the segment? This is the one thing I'll spoil. Dream Girl, that's the name. It's the second segment in the movie. It's called Dream Girl. It's not very good. It's better than the ones in that piece of shit VHS Viral, but it's still not that great of a segment. But it has an amazing twist at the end, so maybe that'll help bump it up a few points for you. But overall, to me, that segment, Dream Girl, it's just okay. It's an okay segment, and it does feel a little padded. But the amazing twist does help make up for a few things, and we do get some nice gore, so I can't bitch too much. Overall, though, this is arguably the best of the franchise since the second one, and was more than worth the wait. And again, it is so nice to finally have a 2024 sequel that doesn't suck. Thank you. I can't say it's quite better than the second movie just yet, but it's about on the same level of quality and easily my favorite of the Shudder quadrilogy. And undoubtedly, one of the best sequels of the year. It's going to be high on my best list, and it is a must-watch this October for all horror fans to get into the Halloween spirit. They picked the perfect time to release this movie, during spooky season, during the earliest weeks of spooky season. So, it's the perfect time to release it, it's the perfect time to watch it to get you in that horror Halloween mood. And it sure as hell did it for me, because this movie was kick-ass as hell. Like I said, I can't say it's better than VHS 2. That one's still my favorite so far. But on subsequent rewatches of this entire franchise, aside from Viral can go fuck itself, it might change. Honestly, you could probably flip a coin between these two. They're about the same level of quality, and one's not better than the other. Aside from 2 being my favorite, because 2 just surprised me so much after watching the first. And with all that said, let's get into my final verdict for this movie, which is a high, well-deserved. It may seem a little bit high for most people, but for me, very well-deserved. 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. It's the second movie to get a 10 out of 10 in this franchise, because I think... Did I give VHS 2 a 10 or an 11? I think I gave VHS 2 a 10. Yeah, I gave it a 10. So, these are about on the same level of quality as one another. But I can't say it's quite better than 2 quite yet, because 2 surprised me so much. Whereas with this one, I knew it was going to be great right out of the gate, but it still managed to surprise me a little bit about how great it was. And again, a science fiction movie that actually works for me. That is such a fucking rarity. So, definitely check this movie out. It is kick-ass, it is awesome, and it is perfect for spooky season. Well, that's it, and we are finally done with the VHS franchise. I can finally move on to something else after we get done the Frankenstein series from Hammer. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.